Thank you very much. I'd like to thank the President who mentioned wine, and I'm here to talk about wine. It might seem strange that a company that deals with land and vineyards is given the floor in a conference of this type. However, in my presentation, I will explain how this company has gone digital and how we want to proceed and make progress thanks to these technologies. We have 30 generations. The 30th generation has just gone to the helm. But we have not waited for the new generation to make a step towards digitalization. Our company, as I will show later, has grown a lot recently, and for about 15 years we've been highly digital. At the beginning, we digitalized our analysis system to analyze our commercial data, and then with the internet. So our company is founded in 700 years of history, and this is very important to understand our strategy. So this is the growth that we have recorded over the past 15 to 20 years. It's not a large company because we are talking of 85 million, but if you translate that into bottles, you understand we need to sell a couple of them, even if the value of our bottle has a quite high average price. And this is another important element that led us to digitalization. This group, as you can see, we have discussed Italy, abroad. Well, our group has always been abroad-oriented. In fact, 60% of our production is sold on foreign markets, and we are present in 97 countries. So we've always been strongly oriented to exports, and I must say that this is key today for the survival of companies in the wine sector, because if you sell just in Italy today, unfortunately, you are doomed, or you struggle very much. This is a very interesting chart because this is the result of our strategy. On the different red bars and on the left-hand side, you find turnovers, the turnovers of major Italian companies, whereas on the right-hand side, you see the price per bottle of all these Italian groups. Why am I showing this? Because this reflects our strategy, the Frescobaldi Group, to create value added, and to do that through a number of brands that I'm going to introduce in a moment. Our group is among the 15 leading companies in terms of turnover in Italy, but if we look at the companies creating value added, so not including cooperatives which have different aims, we are among the first 4-5 companies. Why is that important? Because our policy is a brand based on brand. We are not just a bottle. We are made of 5 different brands. These 5 brands are known by consumers on the market, and our group strategy is oriented at creating differentiated value by brand. Well, this is just a background of why we've entered the web, the internet world. The web is for us an exceptional opportunity because we have stories to tell, we have the possibility to go to many countries, and this instrument, without having the critical mass of other sectors, this gives us the possibility to give a very low contact cost, so we can very efficiently reach out our consumers. Just think that in Italy, our reference target out of 58 million Italians does not reach 2.5 million people. We have made research studies, and we've seen that we have a possible segment of users. We have prospective customers who are 2.5 million. So through the web, we can cost effectively get in touch with customers. And of course, a wine maker could not do that, or in the press, because that would be too expensive. So we can enter the consumer market through the web. So our strategy, the story of our brand, the fact that we focus on our brand, and the fact that we have a one-to-one contact with our end customers. We basically sell to wine sellers or to restaurants. So through the web, we can make, this leap, and we can talk directly to end users. So at the basis of this, we created an approach based on two main areas. On the one side, we have the website. We've had a website for many years, in fact, but we have worked a lot on it. And last year, we revamped our website. It is a website that works on your desktop, on your tablet, and on your smartphone. The smartphone is the future of our communication, perhaps more than a desktop computer, and that's why for 2 years we have optimized our website to be used on smartphones. The Frescobaldi wine is the first wine website in Italy because of its contents and its flexibility, and you can see that we are international because we have a website in 6 languages, English being the first language, but we also have content in Russian, in Chinese, and Russia and China are very important countries to build the value of our brand. So this is the first page of our website. I don't know why they are showing the page in Chinese, but this is just to show that we are very international. Some figures. This is not just to boast, say that we're good or that we're not, but this is to say that the web is a very important instrument for us, because through the web we can measure just about everything, whereas when we undertake other actions, this is not possible. So measurability is another key element of our strategy. Today we have about 17,000 contacts per month. It's not a lot, but for the wine industry it is quite a significant number. And you can see that our websites have contacts on the entire pie, so many countries. Of course, our next step is to invest more on abroad. So this morning someone said that we have to create a system so that apart from individual strategies, we can make concrete projects to go even more international. Another important aspect for us are the social media. We all know that the social media are key for communication, that they're very good for the wine industry, because a typical consumer of Frescobaldi wine is a consumer who has between 30 to 50 years of age, high educational level, and is very interested in information about wine. So through the social media, we use Facebook and all the other social media, and they allowed us to have contact, to have an exchange of ideas, of contacts with consumers. As you see on the screen, we are on all social media, Facebook having the lion's share. Our next step is to make a better profiling of our consumers in order to improve our relationships with them. So we would like to ask our consumers some actions we should take. For instance, if we organize an event in Rome, we can take all events in Rome and just tell them that there will be a Frescobaldi event. This might sound trivial, but this is key if you want to sell wine. So far I haven't talked about e-commerce. E-commerce in the wine industry has not given good results so far. Well, does not mean that this is not something we can do in the future. At present, we don't believe in it very much. We are considering it, we are studying this option, but for a number of reasons, wine sales are not very good in Italy through the internet. Facebook, we have 100,000 fans. We want to get to 200,000, 50,000. And Facebook told us that if we get to this number, we can do very effective branding policies. Usually we post 3-4 articles every week, and we have devoted contents. Well, 4 years ago, we decided to create a marketing office just for Facebook. And I think we are the only ones in Italy doing this in the wine industry. So we invested massively because, as I told you, we're not that big as a company, but we believe this is the future for the wine industry because of its specific features. So, to wrap up, our activity on the web and on social media is strategic for us. We have a devoted office, and we will continue to invest in it, especially we would like to focus on social media activities abroad. I know that Google or Facebook are might be competitors, but they can help us grow on internet.